Hey guys, I thought I would give you a demo of the Heidi Swapp shine sprays that I got from one of my recent hauls, and I'm going to try and focus on that for you. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad here. Let me see if I can make it any better. So this is the white, and I have been shaking it. I'm going to go ahead and spray it so you guys can see it. And this is a piece of scratch craft paper that I've been stamping on. And you don't see it too well, and I don't know if it's because the craft is like absorbing it, but you can see where I sprayed it. It does have a shine. Can you see that, guys? And I'm just going to do the droplets so you can see how that comes out. So those are the drops from that bottle, and you can see kind of the color that's coming out. Now I have my OT light on, kind of shining down at it, and maybe that's not a good thing, but maybe it is, who knows. Let's see if I can get that better. So that's the white. It does have a glimmer, in case anybody's wondering. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the other colors as well. So this first one is the Citron. And here's the color here. And expect it to be very bright. So there's the Citron. I'm going to spray the navy right next to it, because I bet that's really pretty. So there's the navy. And then off to the side, I'm going to spray the blush. And I'm going to bring this up to the camera so you can actually see it a little closer. So that's the blush. And then the last one is the coral. Oh, that's really pretty. So, let me show you up close each of the colors. So here's the Citron mixed in with the navy. I hope you all can see that, how that color looks pretty well. And then here's the navy, and again, it has shine, and I love that color. Look at that color on that. Just like the bottle shows it. And you can see the shine there. The two mixed together. That looks really pretty. Here's that blush. I think it was blush. Next to the blue. And then here is the coral next to the pink. So there's a shine in it, and it's, oh, those are pretty colors. Pretty colors. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you up front, but I also wanted to go ahead and show you the Dylusions spray pad. That's a new spray pad, ink spray pad that came out, and I haven't used them yet. I'm looking for a stamp to use. So let me see if I can find one quickly. See, this is what happens when you organize. You can't find the stuff that you were organizing away. Okay, I'm going to use my new butterfly stamp here. So one of the things that you have to do, and I was watching Diane Reevely talk about this. This is a totally new stamp pad. Look, it's got no color in it. These stamp pads are designed to be reused over and over if you want to change the colors. And to prime the new one, you want to spray it with water. And just use your palm to kind of get that water down into the foam. And as I said, these are washable, so you can do that. And then you want to pick three colors that you'd like to use on your spray pad. And you can use less than 3, but she says a maximum 3 is probably best because the colors will start bleeding. So I have picked the Dylusions color London Blue, After Midnight, which is a darker color. It's more like a purple. And then I chose the Lemon Zest. So we're going to go in and pick spots to spray each of these. And I'm going to try and do this on camera with you all. So that's the After Midnight. We're going to do the yellow over here. And and over here. I tend to get this everywhere, so I'm going to try not to do that because it really stains my hands when I use it. And then when I get to work, see, like that, when I get to work, I look like a Smurf, and I should not have done that. See how I did that? I should have been more careful. So I'm going to try and go back in with the yellow. That's probably going to end up being green. And then, and so you want to keep your colors together. Okay. So part of the reason why you would do this, obviously, is to be able to have an ink that has, or a stamped image that has this variegated coloring. And I hope I've done that well enough. I'm going to go back in with some more yellow right here. And we're gonna just play around a little bit. So let me move stuff around a little bit so I have some more space on my desk to stamp out. And I've just moved to the stamp pad to the right, and I'm just going to stamp down on this paper right behind. That was right behind, because it's fun, you know. Okay, so I'm going to go into the ink pad somewhere, you know, so that the you get the all the colors. And hopefully this turns out very well for all of us. So, here we go. And I have never done this before, so here's to good luck. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, does anybody know where you can get something like this in the colors that you choose? You know, exactly matching whatever project it is you're working on. So that is why, what these are for. And you guys notice that if you look at my ink pad, look at this. Now, if this stamp didn't have words on it, I would put my paper down in it, and you'd get the reverse. But you can't do that, because if you do that, the words will be backwards, I think. Let's try it, you know, just for giggles. Okay, so I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to do it on this craft paper, just because I have it. I'm going to use this back part. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my craft paper down on top of it, and then press. So I'm going to lightly press over it. Because what it does when you put the stamp down in there, the ink pools. And I was watching her video when she did this, and it pools in the place where you press your stamp down. So we're going to see how this turns out. Okay, this is what I've done. You can see the butterfly a little bit, but this would be more for a background, I can tell. But look at the color variation that you get. And she was showing how you could use different objects to make the impression. And let me take my bottle cap. This is a bottle cap from my Deer Park bottle. And I'm just going to put it down in the ink pad as well, in a certain area. And I'm going to pick it up and press it onto my paper. So much for not getting it on me. I'm going to do it again. You can see it much better on the white. But you can also see it here. This is the blue, the yellow here, and then of course when the blue and the yellow get together they make green. I am loving this stamp. That is as clear as it can be. If you were to stamp this image, the image is actually like this whole part right here where it looks like it's not been stamped properly. The image is like this, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to stamp it again because I loved it so much. And I'm going to put it in a different area. And I'm going to stamp it down right here. So here we go again. And you can see this butterfly is a little bit different than this one because I put my stamp in a different place on the pad. I put it in the lower left hand corner, which is where the yellow was. So look at the blues. And then the yellow to the green. Isn't that beautiful, guys? So that is my demo of the Heidi Swapp colors and the Dylusions ink pad. And one of the things, as I said before, is if you want to, I bought 6 of these pads, but if I wanted to change colors, I could just go to the tap and wash this out. You have to wash it a little bit, you know, be pretty diligent about washing it, and then let it dry out a little bit because it'll be waterlogged with water once you've cleaned it. And all this extra ink I'm going to use on a tag, so I'm not too worried about the overspray there. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know, but I love the pad. Look at that. Now I feel like I have to cut this out and put it on something, even though this was a scrap piece of paper. Anyway, talk to you guys later, and I hope you all have a good one. Bye.